We have made a lot of episodes, and this is a first for us, y'all. This is my first couple on here. I feel like Esther Perel, but there was no drama, just support and excitement. Ben DeJesus and Sandy Hernandez are individually two powerhouses. Ben is and has directed some of the most iconic stories for the Latinidad community. Spoiler, he's the reason John Leguizamo ever got a copy of my book and wrote a quote for it. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, John. And Sandy is a generational talent as an actress. Also an incredible human being, but right now she is starring in films left and right. You need to go see her in Millie, Queen of Merengue. But together, they are Casa, Noho, a gathering place for community and a full-service production company that collaborates with storytellers to transform vision into reality. Y'all, they do not just talk the talk, they walk the walk.
I don't have any artists in my family. Thank God my family was very supportive in everything that I decided to do, but like we say in Spanish, like I've been like tirando patada voladora a ver qué se pega, you know? Like it's me making decisions, following my gut, and seeing what happens, you know?
And most importantly, they are each other's biggest fans and supporters. It is beautiful to witness and be in the presence of a power couple. Enjoy. You're my first couple on here.
Yay.
Oh.
So I feel like Esther Perel.
A lot of firsts today.
Yes.
Yes.
First podcast, first couple.
I feel like Esther Perel, so what do you need to work on
Yeah.
as a couple?
I have something to say.
Yeah, God, please.
I think I would be a good couples therapist.
I think so too.
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So you are probably the powerest of power couples right now. What? How do you work with a partner? I mean, we can get into what you're doing and interested in, but why not separate church and state?
First of all, thank you for the powerest couple. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. You know, it's a lot of work, but I think that it has been the biggest blessing. Yeah, because, you know, we don't always find the right person for this career to support you and to start dreaming together.
You mean literally as a relationship? Like you don't find the right person?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's organic. Like it started organically. So it wasn't like a plan. It's just we fell in love and then we're our biggest supporters. And then I got in too deep on some real estate situations and I had to expose myself and be real. And she accepted all of it and supported me through all of the challenges and still does. And I hope I do the same for her.
Yeah, I think he was like the initial, like the visionary. And I'm like, I believe in you. I believe in us. Let's go.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Yep.
And you butt heads?
Rarely. I don't think I think that's a strong word. I think we will have debates that are spirited, but like we don't go to sleep mad. We don't like it doesn't affect it into that level. I mean, we have disagreements, but it's all like with respect and like, you know, make your case. And I'm willing to convince me otherwise. So it's a very like healthy style of communication because the love in the relationship is first. That's why we're together. It's not for business opportunities.
I think this is just me. Forever ago, I said I'm never gonna date an I'm never gonna date an artist. I can't do it. I can't date an actress. I can't date an artist. I can't date a musician. Like I just feel like my process is so internal anyway. It's hard to communicate. And I felt like I had in the past had jealousy with someone. You know, like if one thing's popping off and they're not popping off, and maybe that's just my experience, but it does feel like a unique thing. I don't think it's very common where partners are these collaborators in this way.
I totally understand, and that's your truth, and I see it. But having been with a person that it's not related,
I call them norms. I call wifey a norm.
Okay.
They love that.
I did marry a norm.
Yeah.
You know, and the relationship didn't work because he didn't believe enough in me and what I was trying to do. So he wasn't my biggest supporter. And I feel like that's why this works, because it doesn't matter what the other person is trying to do, even if we think that it might be a little crazy or whatever. It's just like, let's see it and find out what this can be.
Yeah. I mean, I think perfect, because it's like we celebrate each other's wins on a level that is like, you can't fake that. Like, I mean, I'm in screenings watching her be so amazing that I have tears coming down my eyes. Like, and it's like when she wins, I win. And also, like, we don't look at it like when she has an audition, I'm like, what do we got to do? Like, what do we have today?
Yes.
Like, it's like my audition now. I'm like, where are we shooting this?
My personal,
yeah.
I have my reader now. I mean, I have a director
have a
as my
full
reader
director.
and my cameraman. I mean, it's perfect.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
This idea of support, though, in relationships is not just for artists listening, but that's what we want, right? We want someone in our corner in the deepest way to believe in us, push us, challenge us. And if you don't have that, well then maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's for us, it's the relationship comes first. I would never like be like only in this for the business or like it has to always be the relationship is front and center, and that's why we came together. Everything else is like bonus.
Okay, so tell me about Casa Noho. What's going on? What's happening in this city? What are you doing? What are you interested in?
Yes, well, Casa Noho Studios is our production company, but it's also a production compound in the middle of North Hollywood where we bought this property about 2 years ago now. And the prerequisite for the property was that it didn't matter how it looked outside. It just needed to be like we could walk barefoot on day one. And it had a nice piece of land that had fruit trees. That was another one. But also had the opportunity to like build an ADU, which in LA is like an extra little house. And this one actually came with 2 houses, like the plans, not the buildings. They were nothing. So it had like all these checks on it. So we ended up building 2 houses in our backyard, fixing the house in the front. Mind you, it was the ugliest house in the neighborhood from the outside. And we threw, while we were starting to do construction on the back house, we threw our first premiere for a show called American Historia, The Untold History of Latinos with John Leguizamo. And we had 200 people in our backyard. And we were like,
First
whoa,
event, yeah.
there's something
Mind
here.
you, there was still construction in the back.
It's not Casa Noho yet. That was just you having people over.
Yeah.
It was not
yeah,
Casa Noho yet.
No. It came very soon after the first thing we bought when we got the place was like 4 Adirondack chairs from Home Depot and a fire pit. Because the best conversations for anybody out there, pro tip, happen around the fire.
Around fire.
Around fire.
Yeah, it's
So-
very caveman. It's ancient.
It's something visceral about fire. So anyway, since that premiere, it started evolving. We always wanted to make the houses to be very production friendly.
Yeah.
And so when we were building them out, we wanted them to be decorated very different from each other. And then all of a sudden we started doing more events and more parties. And then now we started booking it for shoots. So in the last 6 months, we've hosted like 25 different productions, stuff that is not our shoots. But so it's become like a real business to the point of people, I want to make sure that they don't forget we're a production company first. But we're riding the wave.
25 different productions in those back
Oh,
houses?
yeah. Oh, yeah. On the property itself, we probably had 20 events.
We've had verticals, short films, podcasts, you name it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, the thing that we're, I think, more proud of is that is a Latino-owned infrastructure studio, right? So we take a lot of pride in that. But it's also an ecosystem because we are very motivated about educating our fellow creatives and giving access, like, with panels and having them, like, bringing them into the space to be able to connect. Like, I cannot tell you how many times we've heard, like, oh my God, I met so-and-so at your house. Now we're working on this and we're developing this. Cool. And like, so it has become a creative hub. It's a studio. It's so many things. We call it like a creative ecosystem too.
I love this. That's what I didn't know about the production stuff. I was most interested in and most sort of excited by the gatherings of people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a big part of it. But being honest with you, we did it so that they would know we have a place for people to shoot. So it was like, we did we have this series called Sessions at Casa Noho where we bring together an interesting panel of people. It's a fireside chat, and people that are like really at the tip of the spear, whether it's in verticals or documentaries, et cetera. And we bring our community, of which you're a very, we love having you as part of our community. You're part of that. But then we started bringing in, like in December, we brought like the heads of these vertical companies, like in particular, like the head of Drama Box. She's doing $50 million a month in revenue.
No way.
The vertical micro dramas.
Yes. So we were like, we need our Latino Hollywood community to understand.
She's doing $50 million a month in revenue, all off of ads.
No, off of subscriptions.
The vertical
Subscription.
Yeah. It's a major.
It's $1 billion industry right now.
Yeah.
And what's right now feeding Hollywood, like all crew members, actors, that's what's working really in LA.
And these are still the 60 seconds to 90 seconds.
Yes. Yeah, their episodes are like 50 to 70 episodes. It's basically a TV movie broken up into bite-sized nuggets. But like, not for nothing, people say, oh, it came from China or it came from Ukraine. No, it came from novelas.
Our telenovelas, yeah.
That's really what it is.
That's the birthplace, yeah.
Optimized mobile viewing novelas.
Optimized mobile viewing novelas.
Yeah.
I love that. Did she say that, or you just are like, I'm claiming it? Novelas are the number one to do this.
Oh, no, but they know it. They know it, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, the part of it, I went to a panel at La Leaf last year, and I sat and watched one of these Chinese apps and some of my friends, and I met some people from the vertical industry, and it flipped a switch in my head. Because I was like, wow, they pay this much for locations. They're shooting, I have a friend who's done 40 of them last year, like as a production company.
40 separate.
40
as
separate
a production company, yes.
TV movies. That's literally, like, you'll see a lot of the producers are like lifetime people, and like they know how to move quick and for low budget. So it's fascinating. Look, I don't want to be doing novelas for the rest of my life. That's not the goal. But what they've done is they've found a way to monetize original scripted content. And like, who's doing that?
Direct to the consumer, yes.
Have any of them turned into... Outside of that, like, does someone pick up one and turn it into the next TV show or full, like 30 minutes or movie, or has that not
yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, but that's a part of the model. What you are seeing is, though, the actors have their own followings, many of which are white. Most of them are white. It's behind the times in that sense.
You don't see us.
Yeah, not yet.
Like in these leading roles.
And we want to change that. We have a vertical division. But anyway, you'll see some of those actors are crossing over. Like Noah Fernley, he was in the Ryan Murphy, the JFK one, and now he's in the next. And he's done 60 verticals. And these are like kids that came off the bus. Yes. Yeah. They came off the bus.
He's like one of the A-listers of vertical dramas. For real, yes.
How fast are they shooting 50 to 70 episodes?
6 to 9 days.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yep. So in our location, the reason they love it, because we've worked with a bunch of them. We've probably done 12 of them at our house.
They'll do the whole thing in your house?
They'll do 5 days, 4 days, 3 days. But what they love about it is that, like, we have so much variety of looks in each of the houses that they can stay there. Like, the key to doing it that fast is you don't want company moves. You want to stay in one spot and squeeze out a lot. So, they love that. They've done rom-coms. About a month ago, they did one that's on the news right now for a band, All American Rejects, did a vertical album.
Cool.
Yeah.
And so,
Okay, so independently, you also are epic and making beautiful things in the world. So I don't know if you want to talk about yourselves, or you want the other person to hype up the other person, or
I don't know. You go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's been an amazing 2026 so far. The year started with the premiere of Millie, Queen of Merengue. It's a musical biopic about Millie Quesada. She is a merengue singer from the Dominican Republic. Well, she's also from New York, but originally from the Dominican Republic. It's the first musical out of the Dominican Republic. So
it's the first musical out of the Dominican Republic?
Out of the Dominican Republic.
That seems wild.
It's crazy. Wild. Yes.
She's incredible. I have to say, like, she is phenomenal. This is a triple threat. People are stunned when they see her performance. I was stunned. And she sings, she dances, she acts. She did the whole soundtrack. Like, mind-blowing.
I know. It's definitely the most challenging role of my career, but
You knew
just
about this
so
woman
proud of-
before it came through, or no?
Of course. Yeah. I always say she's part of our DNA. Like, we grow up listening to Milly Quesada. She's part of our Christmases, our parties. So of course, I mean, knowing that I was going to play her, I was like, wow. And then when I found out that it was a musical, I'm like, oh, okay, then I guess we're going to use the original songs. And they were like, no, we're going to record an entire album. So I just kept finding out about things. And I had an amazing team behind me. I cannot say that I did it on my own, but I definitely gave it my all.
And you were singing in your life in general, or this is like a new thing for you?
It's a new thing. I don't even sing in karaoke because I'm that shy, you know? He's the karaoke singer, by the way. I don't know if you know that he's like a musical theater kid. That's his background.
Wait,
and he
I
has
didn't
an
know that.
amazing voice, by the way.
I just learned before we recorded that you wanted your dream before your other dreams took off, or that you wanted to be a background singer in a merengue band.
Yes.
That was one of them, or freestyle if that would have survived. But yeah, no, she killed it. Like, so we've done premieres now. I say we because Casa Noho Studios
Casa Noho
is part of
Studios
it
is attached to Milly,
Cool.
Queen of
Yeah.
Merengue, yes.
Right.
And he's the executive producer.
Yay.
Yes.
She got my dream since I was a kid was to do movie musicals, like as a director or as a producer or something. And she got me my first movie musical.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
I
what
didn't
I
know
do.
you were such a musical lover.
Yes, that's
So you like musical Broadway, the whole thing
the
here.
whole thing, man.
Listen, sometimes in the middle of the day, he'll turn YouTube on and all of a sudden we have like a karaoke session for like 30 minutes while we're just, living life on a regular Tuesday morning.
It lowers my blood pressure.
Yes.
Wait, so you also told me that you did a screening in the DR with 3,000 people.
I know. That was a world premiere in the Dominican Republic at Funglode, the International Film Festival in the Dominican Republic. And we did it at the Teatro Nacional, which is like the biggest, most prestigious theater in the Dominican Republic. And yeah, we had 3,000 people
Wow.
that day. And the response was beautiful. Everybody singing the songs and clapping and laughing.
Like singing along
and
during
like
the whole
everything.
awesome.
It was
Awesome.
insane.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough to have her there too. Because by
Amazing.
the way, Milly, she's
How old?
alive. She's very active in her career. She still tours and like
Wow.
sings.
She's in her 70s.
She's
but
in around her 70s, but like she looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peptides.
Yeah.
By the way, we had the former president of DR was sitting in the row ahead of us. This guy
He
was,
was
like
mind
fanboying.
blown,
Oh
yes.
yeah, he was like fanboy, and he still is fanboying over her. Like,
Yeah.
So it was a.
He
really
wants to
surreal.
collaborate and bring it places, the movie. So we were like, okay.
Yeah, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Do your
yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Actually make it happen.
Yeah.
That's cool. So that's you?
Oh, me? Well, yeah, I'm a theater kid, like I said. And so all of my life and my career growing up was like theater centric. Even when I did music videos, it was always like proscenium style, performance and whatnot. And I was obsessed with John Leguizamo, and we connected about 16 years ago. And we've had this incredible partnership over the last 16 years. And we have a show through Casa Noho Studios called Leguizamo Does America. And that was where we traveled
PBS?
around.
Yeah, I gotta
No,
watch it.
that one is MSNBC and Peacock.
Got it.
And then we've done others. We've done a documentary on Raul Julia, a documentary on the history of Latinos in Hollywood for PBS, and we did American Historia, the untold history of Latinos. And I didn't make it to Broadway. That was my dream, but I ended up producing his Broadway show, Latin History for Morons. So I
Cool.
made it, not as a performer, but somehow.
You
So
want to be a
dreams do
performer.
come true,
No, I don't know. I still have it in me, but I'm realistic.
I think we're going to see him in front of the camera soon.
Hey.
In a vertical.
Then,
No, not a vertical. It's either with his own talk show,
oh, okay.
something like that. He's so good with people and talking and like, I don't know. And also in like some fictional stuff. Like I just see it. I don't know when, but I think we're going to see him in front of the camera soon.
John says he's got something for me that he's been
Really?
writing and working. He's like, I want you to direct it, but I want you to be in it, and you're gonna be. And I'm like, what? So there's a little whatever. If John says I could do it, I have to say, okay, I'll do it.
So Ben's the reason that I have the John quote on my book. we hadn't even met in person. I was on a TV show with an incredible director named Phil Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how you know Phil.
He's one of my mentors.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
Phil is a G. Phil and I got really close, and then I said, I got this book, and the dream would be, you know, like, or we were talking about theater, because I was playing some Stevie Wonder on the piano, and he's a big like Stevie fan, and we got really connected, and I said, yeah, John would be the dream, and he said, I don't know, like maybe I know a guy. That's what he said, and he was like, but like no, don't hold me to it.
Yeah.
And in a matter of what felt like days, he somehow got it to you. Next thing I know, I'm at the climbing gym. We're on the phone because it's going off to print.
Cool. Yeah. There was a deadline.
There was a deadline, and you were like, "What do you need? What is it?" Da 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 da. Hold, and then you called me back, and the rest is history.
Oh, I was happy to do it, and when mentorship is such an important part of like everyone's journey, and John is like a huge component of that. So when Phil, my mentor, who's given me so many opportunities and knowledge, asked for it, I was like, hell yeah. And I think I know this Chris Rivas guy anyway. Yeah, I'll make it happen. So I was happy we made it happen.
Let's talk mentors. Who's your mentors now? Like I had heard once, and I like this, we should all have a mentor that's older than us and mentors that are younger than us. And so who are the mentors you're sort of vibing with now these days?
You know, it's funny that you asked that, because it's a conversation that we've had a few times about like mentors were such a huge part of his upbringing and like his career. And I don't know who my mentors were, because I feel like since I decided to, begin this journey and the acting and the, theater and the arts, I feel like it's been, I don't have any artists in my family. Thank God my family was very supportive in everything that I decided to do. But like we'd say in Spanish, like I've been like tirando patadas voladoras a ver qué se pega, like it's me making decisions, following my gut and seeing what happens, So I always feel like, I wish I had those like mentors growing up and guiding me through my career. But I think right now the younger mentors that I have are definitely my siblings. Like I learned so much from
also
them.
Artists?
Huh?
Artists as well?
Some of them, yeah, but just like in life, But yeah, I mean, it makes me a little sad not having a person that I can name, like, like my mentor. This is my mentor.
It's not too late.
It's definitely not too late.
It's like forever. I will be having mentors for the rest of my life. And then I feel a responsibility to mentor others. And it's not like some formal, like, Big Brother program that we have to show up. It's like mentorship is like a lunch every few months or a phone call when I'm in a pinch. Yeah. And being able to get the perspective.
I can say that he has been a mentor the past few years. Like everything that I've learned from him, every advice, I value his opinion a lot. Everything he's accomplished. So I think I can consider him my mentor right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you.
And how do you go about finding a mentor so that she could find one?
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you find a mentor?
She always says that I have a lot of frecura. You know what frecura is, right? Presentado.
Yes.
Like fearless.
So you who can talk
fresh.
to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or as my mama says, closed mouths don't get fed. Yeah. The worst thing you can hear is no.
I'm the total opposite. Like I'm always like, and he's like, oh, you think you're too cool? And I'm like, it's not even that. I'm just like, I'm shy like that. Like I don't know, I don't have that.
Who was I listening to recently? Unbelievably accomplished person, and she said people hate. It was Brandy Carlisle. I mean, the woman has like 11 Grammys, I think.
Oh yeah.
And she said people hate hanging out with me because I have no chill. Like I love the people I love, and so I will see a celebrity or someone in the world, and I'll say, I love you so much. Like, can we hang out? Like, can we do stuff together? Can we talk? She was like, life's too short to not give people their flowers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to say that you moved me, or that you're talented, or that you have a gift, or to say what you don't know. And it's never too late, right? I think, she's probably 100%. Older than all of us. And She's out here doing it.
I am pushing myself to do these things, and he always says something like, whenever you see someone and you want to approach them, be specific about what you want to communicate to them. Like, you just don't go up to Chris and be like, oh, I'm a huge fan. It's like, hey, I love Brown Enough. I love what you're doing with your podcast. Like, be specific if you're ever gonna like decide to approach that person. And
so these are your tips.
That's how you
I'm
stand
telling you, he's a
out.
mentor.
Yeah, well, you stand out by being very specific and also like identifying like people that you would love to emulate. And then now more than ever, everybody's like within a call or an email or a DM away. And so that's that frecura, like fresco. Like, I'm not afraid to make that approach if I have a reason. But then at the same time, now I'm on the other side of it sometimes. And I'll have people approach me. And so I'm very like, I try to be very generous and present, because I'm like, yo, if I didn't have those people talking back to me and giving me knowledge, it's like, where would I be? So I have to do the same.
Okay, but real talk, what's the difference between building a relationship and people coming up to you to do something for me? Because I years ago, all I was doing was theater. Diane Rodriguez, she used to run CTG. Okay. She was one of the most respected theater producers in the country. And I was working at CTG, and every time I saw Diane, I was like, why does this woman hate me? This woman doesn't like me. Maybe a year later, I get a phone call from Helen Mirren's agent. And Helen Mirren's agent says, Helen Mirren is good friends with Diane Rodriguez. And Diane Rodriguez says, you're a wonderful person, an actor. Would you come and read for this thing?
You're like,
and I said, Diane Rodriguez said that? I thought that woman hated me.
No.
When I saw Diane Rodriguez later, we start to build a really deep relationship. And she said, I don't hate anyone, but so many people ask me for things. I'm a little cautious about the energy I give outward.
Okay.
Like, and you never asked for anything.
Yeah.
And you were just like, always like, hi. Like,
yeah.
And so I imagine your position, people ask you for a lot of things. I asked you for something. I didn't even know you. Well, someone asked you for something. I'm not that happy. What is the relationship to always being asked for something versus someone actually wanting to build a relationship with you? And so what would you tell young people? Because I believe, like, a young actor asked me once when we were on set, what advice do you have for me? And I said, you're going to spend a lot more time with these people not shooting. So you should just get to know them as a person.
Like, I love that. Yeah.
Don't ask how can they help you? It's like, do we like each other?
Yeah,
Are we going to enjoy spending time? Yeah. So what's your sort of advice for that, for someone who I'm sure is asked a lot of things? Connect me with this person. Can you do this for me? Will you make this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, my first thing is like, if I admire somebody, I start with a compliment. And like Sandy said, it has to be specific. So it's like, if I'm going up to you, the first thing I'm going to tell you is, thank you for being on this panel. I really enjoyed the insights you shared. I really appreciate that. Like, I start there, and it's never going to be phony. It has to be genuine. And then I will ask for an email address if we had a nice little rapport, but I'll save the I'm this for later. Like, not like 10 minutes later, but I'm saying like, thank you for that. And like, I'll engage with them on a human level first before I ask for anything. And then if I connect with them and I get their email address after I've told them a little bit about myself, because I still do it. Like, I'm still doing it. That we laugh when we go to panels. Sometimes I'm on the panel. Other times I'm still the same kid.
Like running around and trying to like meet that person.
Like literally going up and meeting the person that I read about in the book. And, you know, I learned that at Nalip, which is a big part of my career too. But the other thing is that everybody likes a free lunch. And so before I ask you for something, I'm going to always offer you something. And my offer is going to be like, can I take you out to lunch? Even now, like if I meet with Phil or I meet with any of my mentors who are directors, I pay. And it's like sometimes something as simple as offering a free lunch is like, give before you receive.
Yeah, give before you receive.
Yeah,
yes.
I feel like to add to that, it's just like showing up for each other. Like, you invite me to, I don't know, like the release of like this, or mira, I have a panel and I have this. It's just like being there, supporting each other. And I feel like that's how you build the relationship genuinely. And then, you know, then you can ask for whatever, but it's not that you're doing it because of that. But yeah, I feel like just showing up for each other is the best way of like building a relationship. And and just being like, hey, I'm here for you. Like, hopefully you'll be there for me as well when I need it.
And don't ask to pick somebody's brain. That's like a trigger. Like,
That's a
hey, I want to
trigger
pick your brain.
For you, for everyone. You're just
I've heard it from other people that it's like when somebody says, I want to pick your brain, it's like me. As opposed to, I'd love to have a conversation with you if you have time for a Zoom. I would love to continue. Like,
because pick your brain is literally, I'll take. I want to take. I'm a
take
taker.
From you, yeah.
It's literally that.
What are you giving to also fill the cup?
Yeah, I'm very like sensitive and in tune to that kind of stuff. So for myself, not just when people approach me, but more like I don't like to pick people's brain because that sounds very selfish.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, literally, it sounds.
Pick at your brain.
I'm gonna feast on your knowledge.
Can I massage your mind?
Yeah.
You like that one? Can I massage your mind?
I'm gonna take a few things from myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What are the things, as we sort of start to wrap up, what are the things you're excited about that are not maybe things you've made, things you're thinking about? What are the things that are irking you? Yeah. Any questions for me? What are you thinking about?
I think I'm excited about the legacy that we are building
Huge.
right now. I'm very excited about that. I don't think it was like we are gonna create a studio, and everything has been evolving in a beautiful way because everything that we're doing is so genuine, and yes, we're doing it because we want to push our careers, and we're putting ourselves in these like positions of power and like trying to take more control of our careers. Like we want to produce our own content but also help our fellow creatives. But yeah, the legacy and not just like looking for success, but like purpose in what we're doing. I don't know. That's how I feel.
Okay, I like that.
Like I'm pumped.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Me too. I feel like this whole idea of like the industry in contraction and like the system has always been close to us. So like I like that it's a little disrupted right now because I feel like the gatekeepers of yesteryear are not going to exist in the same way. I think they're trying to figure it out too. So I like this creator economy. I like what you're doing and what your team is doing here. I think it's incredible. Like this idea of like, we don't need to go to the gates of the studio system in the same way as before. Like there's a new world being built outside of it and they'll catch up because they kept us out for so long. I don't have that same allegiance to them.
So you have this positivity in the grand scheme of it all.
Oh yeah.
I think the deck is being reshuffled. Listen, I'm feeling it. Like we have shoots that cancel. We're losing things to AI. I don't like that feeling, but it's also like, okay, well, what else? I mean, I'm looking at this wall of fame in your podcast studio. This is it.
Ben's podcast studio.
Yeah.
The other Ben.
Ben. Shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben.
Incredible. This is what it's about. Now replace these with TV shows and with movies. And like, that's where it's going.
Yeah. I like this hope, y'all. You two are positive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not positive, but I like that.
It's the only way we know how to like approach things. It's like, are we gonna do it or are we gonna do it? I mean, there's no other way, really.
Yeah. I mean, mind you, there's days I want to roll up in bed in a fetal position and eat Ben and Jerry's ice cream, you know?
And what do you do?
And you do it because
sometimes I have to do it.
It's through. The only way is through. So it's like, feel your feelings. You have to be, under the covers for a day. It's okay. There's a new day.
Okay, yesterday. I'm sorry.
It was one of those days yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
It's okay.
I have this hope too. I'm with you in this band camp. It's why I'm grateful to know you and be in your community and to have you here, because the thing I love most is I'm glad. I want you to get the bag and have the cash, but it's really the gathering of humans, and the gathering of humans I think is such an important. Like theater has been obscenely good to me the last couple of years, and I think it's because we miss each other. I think we miss being in space with each other.
Yes.
And I try to make live performance where people fall in love with each other, and I think that's what can happen at these parties and these gatherings.
Oh, 100%.
Because at the end of the day, life is really short. My parents got into that accident. They're good now, but we can work so hard to get the vertical made, but we might not have it tomorrow. So we might as well be in spaces with people we love.
Yes, I love that too.
I love that.
I'm inspired by you too, man, and what you've done. Like you open your own doors, and you're, maybe you don't see it on your own because we tend to be hard on ourselves. But I admire you, man.
We really do.
You're doing this. You're doing the book. You're doing your shows. It's like, yes, man. That's what it's.
That's God.
That's
That's
it.
God. God is saying you're up. No, but it's like, and just going back to my biggest mentor of all, like John. It's like John Leguizamo. That's what I learned from him too. It's like, yo, I've been indoctrinated. Like I had it already in me, but like spending so many years on the road with John, it's like we have a chip on our shoulder. It's us against the system, and it's all right. We believe in the mission.
I don't know him like. Oh, no one's there? Oh. I don't know him like you, but I feel like I have that same teaching, and just watching the work, being inspired, being a young kid in a Broadway house for the first time, seeing myself. I always say the armor it gave me is how I've built this life.
Yeah.
Like, I will always, my goal is to have the most diverse resume in the history of the world.
Yeah.
I think I'm adding to that. You don't know this, but I was offered a Harvard fellowship.
Yes.
Ooh.
And they've been like recruiting me for 2 years. Like I'm a kid who's never taken a real math class in my life. And now Harvard wants to pay me to give me a master's in 8 months,
I love it.
That's beautiful. Yes.
And I have that really because of people like you and John and you and just reminders that like there is literally no limit and we are capable of all things. And the other reason I'm excited to have you here as we start to wrap is because I say it all the time, but nothing changes until we're signing checks. I have received very large checks and that's cool, but I want to learn how to be a person who signs them. That's how things change.
Hell yeah.
And so that's what I'm trying to learn. Those are the kind of rooms I'm trying to be in. I love being in other people's things, but when I can sign that check and make that opportunity for someone else, then it really like starts to
it's coming.
shift.
It's coming, of course. I used to tell her, like, I would be upset, like, that the phone doesn't ring for me. And I'm like, yeah, but I always have to create my own things. And then now it's like, that is the way.
I get to create my own thing.
Yeah, that is the way. The way right now is like, if you're not entrepreneurial, don't wait by the phone. Because it's not, this is the time of like the self-created kind of manifestations. And then even with John, it's like, I was so obsessed with him. When I say obsessed, I have a book that I've had for 30 years of his. And I would stay by the stage door to try to meet him when he was doing Freak, like obsessed. And then now it's like, I get like, he's usually like 5 or 6 days a week. We're communicating on my birthday or Christmas or Mother's Day. He's the first text I get. So it's like, it's just amazing what's possible when we just are like open to the world and manifesting it all.
He texts you on Mother's Day?
Yes. Yep.
It's a real bromance.
Yeah. He
like
does.
for real.
He says Happy Mother's Day to you?
Well, he tells me your mom would be so proud. It's a
Amen.
beautiful. I didn't even show you that. He'll tell me. He'll be like, and then on like a Father's Day, you're an incredible. Like he's like my Tony Robbins.
Amen.
For real.
I don't know your mom, but she would be proud, and your mom would be proud.
Yeah. She's a little obsessed with me.
Yeah.
When's the
And
next movie you're making in the DR so I can come hang out? Because that was fun.
Let's have you. Well, we need to work on something together. By the way, Metamorphosis is on YouTube.
Watch it,
officially.
everyone. I'll put the link to it actually in this.
By the way, she's
If I'm
burying
allowed
the
to, which I
lead.
am.
She just did a movie in DR that she starred in that's set in New York City.
Yeah.
And then that was a week after her premiere in front of the president. And then that same week, she booked a David Mamet film.
Sick.
And so it was like this run of like, boom,
I know,
boom, boom.
Mamet.
What's Mamet doing these days? Wow.
Well, it was Speed the Plow, the film adaptation of his play. We shot in Atlanta like a month ago, and I got to be in it. I was there for a whole week working with him, one of the greats. Yeah.
How old is he?
I mean, it's a good, huh?
How old is he?
70s,
80?
70s.
70 something, maybe 80.
Yeah, but she was so good in her audition and in her performance that literally he shut down production one morning to write 3 more pages for her.
No
character.
way.
Yep.
It was a crazy experience, and I feel so blessed. I
That's
cannot wait to watch it, so stay tuned.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mamet. Theater always wins.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Theater always wins. Any last words? Any last thoughts, questions, ideas?
Well, I just want to say how happy I am to be here and to get to know you, and we're so proud of you. Everything that you're doing, your podcast, your book, and you inspired me. I just want to let you know.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yay.
I mean it.
Thanks.
Good. And then just Casa Noho Studios, television, film, documentaries, all of it. It's in motion, in action, coming soon.
And do you want people reaching out, being like, make this thing, be my studio, or do you want? Yeah,
for sure. Reach us at Casa Noho Studios on the IG or at our website. And absolutely. We have different rates for studio projects versus independents. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to really open the doors up and collaborate and support people. And I just feel like it's going to come back to us. So we'll get the bag.
Book your tour. Come check out the space.
Yes.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Thank you.
That's our time. Thank you for tuning in. If you ever have any recommendations of people we should chat with, stories you want to hear, jokes, shoot me an email at brownenoughproductions@gmail.com. Much love, and I'll see you next week. Peace.